So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Let's Have Fun. I am Camila Kagasi and I am so sorry I've not recorded for the past like 2 weeks. I've been so busy. I've been very busy. Najua ni quarantine, but I've been very busy. So before we get into the video, please make sure you give my video a thumbs up. Go hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notification, share, and never forget to comment on the comment section down below. So thank you for clicking onto my channel, and let's get started. I don't want to take much of your time. So today, as you can see from the title of this video, I'll be talking about my high school leadership journey. So I'll just like talk quickly so that so first, I schooled in Viga County. My high school was in Viga County. Initially, I was in a private school. Then, when I was joining high school, I told my auntie, like, me, I don't want to go to a private school. Plus, again, my grades were not that good. You get. So I went to an extra county school in Viga. It's called Kaimosi Girls. So I joined. In fact, I was moving from a population of like 500 students going to a population of 1,500 students. Like that is 3 times the number of people I'm used to seeing. So I joined high school, and now I was in 1W, and then so we were having the elections of selecting your class prefect. My class, so it was me and my friend called Shalom. So Shalom got 3 votes out of 56 people, and I got like 53 votes. So that's how I became my class prefect. And the same time I joined drama. So when we joined drama, we had gone for, I don't know where we had gone. We had gone to some place near Webuye, I've forgotten. So when we went there, like, so see, there are these girls. I was the only Form 1 actually in drama. So there are these Form 3s who had makeup, and then they told me like, so they're just telling me like, apply on my eyes some eyeshadow, and I'm like, okay. So kumbe, like, there's this teacher who saw me, and when we went back to school, he reported me to the deputy head teacher, like Ongosh. I've talked about her in my previous video. If you've not watched it, go and watch my high school punishments. So he reported me to Ongosh, and one day we were just seated in class, like the same term 1. We were just seated in class, and then Ongosh came, and our class teacher actually was teaching. It's called Mr. Awili. He was teaching us math. I don't know if it was math or physics, but then he taught us both. So Ongosh comes into our class, and she's like, Camila Kwapi. So where I'm seated, I just raised my hand, and then she says, she had pride. So she's like, Camila, today you officially demoted from being the class ma. So in our school, we used to call like class prefects like class ma. So that is how I was demoted from being the class ma, because of niliekelewa that the makeup was mine. You get. So I was just like, it's okay. So the deputy asked our class, like, who are against this decision? No one raised her hand. Like, no one. I was in a girls' school. No one raised her hand. Then she asked, like, how many people are okay with Faith Mukunza being the clashma? Then, like, people raised their hands, and some people didn't raise. So, like, maybe these people didn't raise, wanted me to remain the class prefect or something of the sort. So I don't know. The same Form 1, I joined journalism club. I was the only Form 1 in journalism club. And since I'm a person who loved journalism, I had a passion for journalism. I told myself, like any club in high school that will associate itself with journalism, that's the club I will join. So in Form 1, I would say in our school, they made like, there was a Form 1 rep, Form 2 rep, Form 3 rep, and a Form 4 rep. So I was the Form 1 representative, since I was the only Form 1 in journalism. So when it got to Form 2, I was made the Form 2 representative. Even other journalism members joined, like Form 2s joined the club. So since I was the Form 2 student who had been in journalism for a long time, I maintained my position. So I remained the Form 2 journalism representative. Aside from that, my school mom was our dorm prefect. So the same, they were choosing a new prefect's body. So our school mom was like, she was called Lisa. So Lisa came. Okay, I had many school moms. I had Lisa, I had Tracy Koba. So Lisa came and told me like, hey Camilla, now I want to pass my leadership on to you. Are you okay? But I was like, there's no problem. But the same day I'm in Form 2, then a lot of Form 3s and a lot of Form 4s come to me and tell me, like, hey, Camilla, you're so hyped. You're very social. You know what? We're going to vote for you for assistant entertainment prefect. And I was like, wow, this is much better than being a dorm prefect. I have to go after people, tell them to clean. You get? So I told my school mom, like, Mimi, people want me to be the assistant entertainment prefect. So you just like select somebody else to be the dorm prefect, then me, I'll remain being the entertainment prefect. Like, I'll vie for entertainment prefect. Then she was like, it's okay. So it was hyped. Nini, Form 3s and Form 4s. Then my Form 2 friends, some Form 1s were like, hey, vote Camilla for entertainment, nini. So there's this girl called Frida. So me, according to what people had told me, I don't know, people told me that Frida didn't campaign on like for Nini. She didn't campaign on Nini focusing on the students. She was focused on the teachers. So she went and campaigned kwa walimu. So mimi, people are campaigning for me, but I never campaigned, honestly. I never campaigned. I never walked to a class and said, vote me for entertainment. I don't remember. So election date comes. Our school used to practice democracy. So election day comes. The ballot box for assistant entertainment prefect was not there. That was the only ballot box that was not there. So the teachers voted the entertainment, the assistant, and they voted Frida. So me, that is how I lost both leadership. Like, nilikataya dome, of which I had a high chance, because the current dome prefect just delivers the name to the dome mother, and then the dome mother delivers the name to the administration, and then you're the dome prefect. So I missed that one because I didn't, and I missed this other one because the teachers voted against me. So in Form 3, they were voting now the assistant journalism club chairperson. So since I was again the longest Form 3 member in journalism, I was given the seat, the assistant journalism chairperson, of which by then when I joined journalism, honestly speaking, journalism was corrupt in our school. It was so corrupt. The club was led by Form 3s and Form 4s. So me, when I joined journalism, that wasn't my aim. I wanted to do different things. So when I was made the assistant chairperson, I talked to the chairperson and told her, since I joined this school, we've never had journalism shirts. So let's make journalism t-shirts. So that's how. So it was her era. So she's the one who chose the color and the design. So it was a camera here, like just a camera here, and then our name was Eurodites Media. So it was written Eurodites Media, and then behind information is power. The t-shirts were black. It was written in orange. So by then I was just the assistant chairperson. But then again, when I was in Form 3, there are now elections for like students leadership. So people again were like, hey Camilla, last year Frida took the leadership, so this year you just have to be like, you have to be the now head of entertainment and clubs, since your club is the club you're in is one of the best clubs in school. It just shows that you're good in leadership, nini. So people were so hyped. People hyped me. But then this year I wasn't interested in being like the head of entertainment. But now the hype people gave me, posts were made and kutoka stick shule, vote Camilla for entertainment, blah blah blah, and kumbe it wasn't allowed in school. Like, posts were not supposed to be put around the school, like vote for, like you can just campaign class by class. You go to a class and say, hello, my name is Camilla, I'd like you to vote for me as head of entertainment. I'll do this different from like, you get like campaign was through word of mouth, but not using posts. So it brought an issue, and our deputy looked for me and told me, hey Camilla, you've just put yourself in like a hot soup. The principal doesn't like what you've done. And honestly speaking, by then our principal never liked me. She really never liked me, because I remember in Form 1 my brother was like visiting, your brother can hug you by, because my dad didn't come, my mom didn't come, my auntie was busy, so my brother was the only one who was available, so he came to visit me. I think it was my first visiting in high school. So hiyo time anaenda, then he hugs me. Kumbe our principal saw me. Then she called me and said that, oh, I've brought my boyfriend to come and visit me, blah blah blah. So she had to call my dad. Then my dad confirmed that she sent my he sent my brother. And then our principal told my dad that she doesn't want to ever see my brother in our school again. But anyway, he kept on coming. So anyway, our principal never liked me. So what she did, she took me to the board. So I was taken in front of the board and told that I'm influencing the school in a bad way. I will be sent away from school because I'm a bad influence. I have a large following. I want to cause a strike. I was told to go back and tell people to stop putting on posts of my name because it's not allowed in school. So I was put under pressure by the board. That is where there's the chairman of the school, there is who. And then I was told that if people don't do that, I'll be just sent home. So I didn't go back to tell people hey, you see, they've said this. Just went back and relaxed. I just kept quiet. So what happened is, people didn't put up the posts again because our deputy addressed it on assembly and said posts are not allowed to be put up in school and the sort. So posts were not put up, but people kept on telling me that, hey Camilla, this year we're just voting for you. Last year we lit a ballot box, but this year we're just voting for you. So the election day came, and then the ballot boxes zimewekwa again that year. The lot of head of entertainment wasn't there. So I was just like, you know what? 12. Anyway, they said you want this position. People wanted me to be the entertainment prefect. See, I'm hyping myself, but that is what was there. Plus the fact that people wanted me to lead, it gave me the psych, and it made me feel like people trusted in me and people believed that I can do something good. So siku ya results kuriliziwa for who is head of entertainment. No, who is the head girl, or it was the president, who's the deputy president, was what. So that day I was sleeping in the dorm, and then my friend came, you Camila, Ebu, amka, wake up. Then I'm like, what? She's like, Ebu, we go, today they're releasing the prefect's body. Then I was like, you go. I'm that person who used to hurt a lot of things. I just used to sleep. Then she was like, hey, are you serious? You can be called for head of entertainment and you don't. Then I was like, hey, by the way. So in school, people can tell you, I was neat. I used to put on my t-shirt. I never untucked. I never sagged my tie. I never did anything. But it was just, if 5:30, the time people go back to the dorm, I used to remove my skirt and then I put on my short. I liked having a short on. So there I was with my short and my shirt and my tie well pulled up. I'm putting on my socks and school shoes. We've gone for the release. So I'm coming in like this. My friends had kept a seat for me and they're like, come and sit here. Then it was just I think the first row. Then there I am seated. So they're releasing the prefect's body, they're releasing it, and then now the entertainment prefect is always released among the top 10, but not close to the big 5. We had the big 5, so not close to the big 5. So it was just top 10. But that day iliitwa number 6. So when they were calling, they called Frida. Hey, people are like, "Ay, Frida, aje." So you see the way the way they are murmuring, our deputy just saw one person and akamwita. So up on stage, we had a very big dining hall. Up on stage, I come slap, and then she said anybody who has anything to say, Ebu, let me hear you say. Then definitely people will just keep quiet. So you kept quiet. Then after that meeting, people were like, hey, Camila wamekuonya, blah blah blah, you don't worry. According to us, you're the head of entertainment. Then I was just like, you know what? It's okay. At least I still have my club where I can lead. So in my club, the next year when I was in Form 4, I was now med. Now there were elections. Now sasi our head of our chairperson alikuwa Form 4, but sasa walimaliza. So in Form 3 we've moved to Form 4. We had to do an election. So initially elections were not done. People were just elected. You'll be the chairperson, be the assistant, you'll be the treasurer, you'll be the secretary, like that. So since by then I was now the assistant and I didn't have any chairperson, what I told my club is, let's practice democracy. Let's vote. Who do you want to be the chairperson? Who do you want to be the assistant? Who do you want to be the secretary? Plus, I gave people a chance to stand up and say if you want to lead. So that's what happened. And then again, Frida was in Jonah. So Frida, like, she wanted to be the chairperson. So she was the head of entertainment. She wanted to be the chairperson. So she was also campaigning. So on the election day, the people who were counting the votes, we selected people who were not members of our club. So when the ninis were counted, I became again the chairperson. So I was voted the chairperson. So when I became the chairperson, I was in Form 4. What I did different, I can say what I did different as a leader is I gave people a chance in my club to talk. Because I told you, when I joined high school, our club was led by Form 3s and Form 4s. So when I joined, first, I had to group my club. My club was one of the biggest clubs. It had very many members. So I had to group my club. So journalism is a very big field. So what I did, according to the kind of fields I know as a person, at that time, I knew as a person at that time. So I divided my clubs into from researchers to editors to photographers to anchors. Yeah, I think it was just those 4 categories. So like, I won't make you anchor if you're not an anchor, if you're not interested in anchoring, if you don't feel like you have that skill. So I'd put you in a field that you feel comfortable with. And initially, our club just used to select Form 3s and Form 4s to anchor news. And then it wasn't like that frequent, and it wasn't that nice. So I made a table. I made a table and said that, where this is your day, this is your day, this is your day. So like, we used, like, strictly, even me personally, I anchored, but I followed the table. I was that kind of a leader. Another thing I can say I did for my club is, since I joined Form 1, there was no school, like, the school magazine that was there was for 2014. This is now 2018, there's not been a school magazine. So I pushed the school and I launched a school magazine. And I also launched, like, our club t-shirts. They were royal blue. I just forgot my t-shirt in Hurlingham where I stay, but they were royal blue. It had a microphone over here, and it was written, "Irradiates media, information is power." The reason I chose a microphone is that I believed that if I talk to one person and told her, spread, like, I want you to tell people like this, it will take a longer time for the information to be received onto everyone, and the information inaweza kuwa iliharibika along the way. So the reason I chose a microphone is, this is my voice, and this is what I will use to, like, to share my knowledge or my information to the people, because our motto was information is power. So with this microphone, I can communicate to a lot of people at the same time. Okay, I was choosing between a microphone or the globe, because I want my message to be transmitted, like, around the world. But I chose a microphone because I felt like this is my voice, and this is what I will use for people to get to know me. So again, in Form 4, there was a new dome that was made, and so wakasema all Form 4s, like, should go there when I was in Form 4. So when we joined that club, our deputy called me and told me, like, Camilla will be in charge of this dormitory. Like, me and another girl called Houston, she was my classmate, she was my friend. So we were told, like, you'll be in charge of this dormitory until the day a new prefect's body will be released. And then I was like, okay. So I was in charge of the dormitory. I drew a duty table, of which I made sure, like, everybody worked once a week. If you work on Wednesday till next week on Wednesday. So I made my table fair. So that's how it was. So the day when you're gonna release the prefect's body, when I was in Form 4, I just knew, like, I won't get this position. Like, I've not been a prefect since Form 1. Like, what will make me be a prefect? The teachers don't believe in me. So let me just, like, stick to my club. So they were releasing the prefect's body. So when they got, that dome was called Zambezi. So it was a story building. It was ground floor, first floor, and second floor. So, like, Form 4s occupied the first and second. Form 1s, like, few Form 1s occupied the first floor. So in the middle, it was B, V, and C. Then the upper floor was my class W, then L and G. So when they were releasing, they said, so, and then we named the dome. See, it was called Zambezi. We named the lower floor Z House, the middle floor Mbe House, then the upper floor Z House. So my house was Z House. So when they were releasing, the teachers, like, our deputy said that the prefect in charge of Z House is Camilla Kagasi. And by that I was talking on assembly. I was just talking, and then I'm hearing my name. Then I was like, wow, no, this year I'm a prefect. And I was like, okay, let me give it a shot. So I went, in front there. I was now a prefect. Officially, I was made a prefect. The teachers voted for me, and our deputy one day called me aside and told me the reason they voted for me is, first, I was clean. I was a neat person. Yeah, I used to have like neat uniform. I used to iron my uniforms. Even that was just me. Then secondly is my deputy told me that I have a huge following, and since like the previous year my club was voted among the best 5 clubs in school, and we had a special meal in school, so she believed that if I had the potential of leading a club, I can have a potential of leading like my people in Form 4. So one day we had a thorough cleaning, and actually I just knew like the teachers didn't believe in me, but we had a thorough cleaning, and after this thorough cleaning, my dorm became the first house. Imagine we were competing against Form 1s, 2 and 3, and my dorm was number 1 with 98%, and we were given a trophy. So I appreciate that I was given a chance to lead, but I was given anyway when my period in school was almost coming to an end. But anyway, in my club, I can say I led well in my club, because in my club we were never given the, I used to fight so hard to be given like, so that our school could allow us to go for symposiums and nini, but our school like denied us that opportunity. So I said, if the school doesn't want to bring the competition, like if the school doesn't want us to go for the competition, then let me bring the competition to us. So what I did after every Sunday service used to last from 9 to 11. So it used to end at around 10:15. Then what I did, I told my club, during that period was announcements, nini. So what I told my club, during this period, this is when we will showcase what our club is made of. So we used to anchor news. I used to send researchers to the library. They read newspapers like on Saturday. I used to send them on Saturday. They read newspapers for the whole week. They write down interesting stories which fell under world. There was world news, there was general news, there was sports news, and then there was like the entertainment side, like the celebrities and what. So, and then the news was edited, and then on this day I had anchors who will anchor the news. So aside from that, what I also did is that I encourage field journalism, where so you see where we are seated in the hall, there was one person who would stand on stage, and that person will act like she's in the studio, and then these people will be there. Some anchors will be in within the crowd, and then they'll pretend like they're somewhere within the country. So they will anchor like, hey, this is Camilla, I'm reporting live from Kericho County, like that. So that is how it was. And then another thing I brought in was interviews. We interviewed teachers, we interviewed workers, we interviewed students. So I can say I made a change in my club. I launched new school magazines, I launched beautiful t-shirts, and I changed my club. And I can say I finished my high school with a good, I can say I was a good leader, because my club was among the best 5, and my house was, again, I left high school and my house was still the cleanest house in school. So that is all about my leadership journey in high school. I can say I was judged from Form 1, and I was judged by the way I was, the little mistakes I did, I was judged. I was never given the opportunity to lead. But the thing is, when I got the opportunity to lead, I used my opportunity well, and I was a good leader. So that is all I can say. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Sorry it is so long, but thanks for clicking onto my video. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification, share, and comment. Never forget to comment. So that is all for today, and never forget to always thank the Almighty God. So adios.